Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. If you did not already know, then my name is Kubeir Kamal. I am an ICCRC licensed immigration consultant. Somebody says, how can I bring my ailing parents to Canada? What about medical insurance? In this case, kindly suggest, if you want to bring your parents to Canada, there are basically three options. If you are a permanent resident in Canada, you are a citizen in Canada, you are even a temporary resident in Canada. If you are a temporary resident, then obviously you don't have many options at all. But if you're a permanent resident or citizen, you have three options. First one is obviously visit visa. So your parents will apply for their visit visa. The visit visa application is made on the merit of their own background. You cannot do anything for your parents. All you can do is provide them with an invitation letter. You can provide them with a support letter saying that you will be taking care of their expenses. That's just about it. The application will be assessed on their background, on their merit, on their assessment, on their documents. So that is what the visit visa application will be. In visit visa applications, usually they will always refer to the fact of how strong are their ties to their home country? How strong are their ties to Canada? What are the possibility chances for this person to return back to their home country within the valid period of stay? That is the main fundamental assessment criteria. If the person who is applying for is able to comply with this requirement, they will be able to get a successful outcome. Second option is a super visa application. Super visa application is only and only for parents and grandparents. Only if you are a citizen and only if you are a permanent resident, those two categories of people in Canada can apply for a super visa application. Again, you cannot apply, your parents will have to apply, and they will have to provide you being the sponsor or the host, your income documents. With a super visa application, income requirements also play a huge part. Now, because the income requirements play a huge part, you will also have to provide your income documents based on the LICO. LICO stands for low income cutoff. And this basically is the criteria to assess what is the requirement of income that is needed for you to be able to support your parents for a super visa application. Super visa and visit visa application, both are TRVs, temporary resident visa. By getting a super visa, your parents do not automatically become permanent residents. They do not have any entitlement towards health benefits, social benefits. They do not have any entitlement to any healthcare, nothing whatsoever. The super visa only allows them to live in Canada or to reside in Canada for a longer duration of time. For the first visit, they can easily stay in Canada for up to 2 years unless the border officer gives them a shorter duration of stay. That is the difference between super visa and visit visa. Visit visa, you can only stay for 6 months at a stretch unless the border officer decides at a different date. But for a super visa, you can reside in Canada for 2 years at a stretch the first time you come into Canada. The subsequent visits, it all depends on the discretion of the border officer as to what is the period of time they will allow. Both visas can be for up to 10 years in validity. So for a period of 10 years, you can keep going in and out of the country. And for each visit in Canada, the duration of visit will apply. For a visit visa, 6 months. For super visa, 2 years for the first one. And subsequent visit is on the discretion of the border officer. These are the two primary differences between the two visa categories. For super visa, you will also need to provide private medical insurance for a value of up to $100,000. You can get it from most insurance companies in Canada. It can cost you anywhere between $2,200 to $3,000 for 1 year of insurance cover for your parent. The third option is you sponsoring your parents for permanent residence. But again, in order to do that, you will have to be a permanent resident or a citizen. You will need to provide 3 years of income documents, eligible income documents. IRCC website has the details of what is required to be the eligible income. It will be as per your family size. So when I say family size, so this is how you calculate your family size. Let's say you are a family of 3, you, your spouse, and a child, family of 3. Now you want to invite or sponsor both your parents, your mother and your father. So now that will make you a family of 5. The income that you will check, the income requirements that you will check will be for a family of 5. That is what will apply to you in your case. For family sponsorship, for parent sponsorship under the PR application, there is a LICO plus 30%. So please check the requirement that is already very clearly stated on the IRCC website. The sponsorship program as of right now runs on a lottery system. They did try to change the system 2 years back. It was a total disaster. This year, they have not allowed or they have not invited any new expressions of interest under the parents, grandparents PR application lottery. They're only going to consider the applications from last year or expressions of interest that were filed last year. Last year, they invited 10,000 people. This year, they will invite 30,000 people. And if at all they need to then invite new expressions of interest, they probably will do that. They are expected to invite or issue the invitations. Probably it'll happen next third week. We are already in the second week. This will happen in the third week of September. That is when the new invitation will be sent out. These are the 3 programs under which you can bring your parents in. For temporary residents, if you are an international student in Canada, if you are an international worker, temporary worker in Canada, you do not have the option of super visa. You do not have the option of parents, grandparents sponsorship, because you yourself do not have a permanent status in Canada. Therefore, the only provision you have is for your parents to apply for a visit visa. That is all that they have an option for them to come to Canada. I hope that answers the question. If you are not following us on Instagram, I do not know what you're waiting for. People on Instagram, I love you. You're following us. That's why you're watching us. Thank you so much. If you want to make an appointment with me to discuss your application, your queries, your concerns one-on-one, please, that's the link, askkubeir.com/appointment. And absolutely don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You should press that button, subscribe now. Oh, by the way, we are 50,000 subscribers. Yay! Finally, I do not know how long it took us to get to 50,000 subscribers, but thankfully, thank you everybody. We did manage to get there, 50,000 subscribers. But let's try and double that pronto and see if we can hit 100,000 soon. And I shall see you next time.